Que viva México!
A day after winning a landslide victory in Mexico's presidential election, Andrés Manuel Lopez Obrador said he had a great phone call with President Donald Trump. Trump agreed.
And I will say that I just spoke with the president-elect of Mexico. We had a great conversation, about a half an hour long. We talked about border security, we talked about trade, we talked about NAFTA, we talked about a separate deal, just Mexico and the United States. We had a lot of good conversation. I think the relationship would be a very good one.
Now, Secretary of State Pompeo is leading a high-ranking delegation to Mexico, and the State Department says he wants to build on that call. Curbing drug smuggling across the U.S. southern border is always a big issue for the U.S.
We recognize the demand for drugs is principally on the American side of the border, and that this problem is destroying communities and tearing families apart.
Mexico's current foreign minister, Luis Videgaray, says migration is crucial for both countries.
With regards to migration, we face common challenges. Mexico has stopped becoming simply an origin country. We are also becoming a country that receives migrants. We need to continue to think about priority to the fundamental dignity of migrants, whatever their migratory condition.
Analysts say this transition period, before Lopez Obrador takes office December 1st, is a good time for both countries to hit the reset button, and that the leftist Mexican leader may have more in common with Trump than people might think.
Both are fervent defenders of their country. Both believe strongly in the destiny and in the greatness of each of their countries.
Ahead of the trip, the State Department would not comment on reports that the U.S. and Mexico have been working behind the scenes on an agreement that would require refugees from Central America who are transiting through Mexico to seek asylum in Mexico rather than in the United States. Saine, VOA News, Washington.